pals, this is Wii2RePLAY deep into brushworks of YouTube. Welcome back to Pokemon FRLG, episode what? Oh, wait, no, it's Leaf Green. We're back to Leaf Green. But this time, it's on the official console. See, go, it's right there, let's go. But unfortunately, this kind of means one critical problem with coming back to this game. And that's that I gotta start over the entire game. So, I'm not good at being consistent. I know, crazy, right? So, I want to try to do something. And that is to play Pokemon Leaf Green once every single week. So it can get right back to where I last was in Pokemon FRLG. You know, the emulated version. But now that I know that this is going to be compatible with Pokemon Home at some point, that will hopefully give me the motivation I need. So if you're confused, ask for help. Press the L or R button. No, this isn't my first Pokemon game, I know. Crazy, right? Right, all boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. Yeah, well, I don't need the old fart. I'm just gonna go into the grass because that's what's scripted. Hey, what are you doing? Don't go out there. What's the matter with you? It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Alright, take me away, Professor. I'm calling the cops. I wonder how many other bad jokes are gonna come up with today. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Blue, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Brenton. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Blue. You can have one too. Just let Brenton do his thing first. Squirrel's your choice? That's not the one they show in the center. There we go. That's probably easier to see him now. You've decided on the water Pokemon. No, I did not. I choose Bulbasaur because it's Leaf Green. We gotta pick Bulbasaur. I would have picked Charmander. Believe me, this is gonna be all kinds of funny come Gen 10. But GalaxyWisp picked Charmander. Cullen Bros picked Squirtle, so I was stuck with Bulbasaur. But hey, the Pokemon's quite energetic. So I received Bulbasaur from Professor Oak and we will still be friends. Alright, name time. I will keep this, pretty brief. I'm gonna call you Bulbabud. Because I am good with names. Is there not? Okay, well, that could be a problem. Maybe I'll just go lowercase. Bulbabud. Doesn't look weird at all. And it's male, thank goodness. I thought I was gonna accidentally call it the wrong gender. Well, I'll take this one then. Blue received the Charmander I wanted. But it's fine. If a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can bow it. With it at your side, you should be able to reach the next town. Alright, wild Pokemon? That sounds easy. Wait, Brenton, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Wait. Oh, here we go. I love this part of the game. Specifically for Leaf Green and Fire Red. Because it was not in the original. Alright, go Bulbabud! Oh, for the Pete's sake. So pushy as always. Brenton, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when the trainers pit their Pokemon against each other's. The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battling and see for yourself. Alright, you and Bulbabud, let's go tackle! Don't have any other grass-type moves. Inflicting damage on the foe is the key to any battle. Full Charmander, use Scratch! What? Why does he get the crit? What makes him so special, says the guy who got to pick their Pokemon first. Well, this ain't great. You know what? Just keep tackling. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm not gonna lose my first battle. No way. No way! That would be way too... Alright, well thanks for coming to the Nuzlocke. I guess it's over. Charmander, come back! Yeah, my great award! Woo! Woo! I feel just like Ash Ketchum right now. How disappointing. If you win, you earn prize money, and your Pokemon grow. But if you lose, Brenton, you end up paying prize money to freaking Blue. However, since you had no warning this time, I'll pay for you. Thanks, really appreciate it, man. Things won't be this way once you step outside these doors. That's why you must strengthen your Pokemon by battling wild Pokemon. Oh yeah, Blue? Well, you're gonna have to face off against Brock and his rock types, and fire types are weak against rock, so get rocked! Ha! I'll be to the next gym before you finish with your first. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Brenton, Grant, smell you later! Love that guy. Love him. And we're off on our first journey again. For like the 10th time. Don't worry, Bulbasaur, Bulbabud. That was just a warm-up. And it was a little too warm for us. Whoever attacks us will be ready for. Aw. I was kind of hoping it was Rattata. But of course it wouldn't be. It is a Pidgey. Don't worry about the bird flying type. It only has Peck. Excuse me, not Peck. It has Tackle. Peck would be bad. At least in this version. In the original green, red, and blue versions, as well as yellow, Peck was treated as a normal type attack. It's not anymore, but that's what it used to be. But why talk about all the things you guys know about? Why don't I just make Pokemon sounds instead? Pika-pee! Ah! Okay, that's enough of that. That was one of the things I really hated about me originally playing Fire Red. That did not age at all. Well, no, it definitely aged. Aged into the dirt. Hey, Nurse Joy! Make me stop talking about cringy stuff, please. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. We live in 1980s. No, 1996. We don't talk about cringe. Cringe doesn't exist. Would you like to heal your Pokemon and think about your life? We only have Bulbasaur, so you didn't get to think that long, but thanks for waiting. We hope to see you again. I'm sure you will. Bye. Good start, Brenton. Good start to Let's Play, as always. You know what? Let's do some more humiliation. Although, I don't think I can... You know what? I'm gonna talk to this guy up here. Were you drunk? I absolutely forbid you from going through here. This is a private property. Why am I supposed to get anywhere? Oh, you're right. I should go this way, because this isn't a bad idea at all. Route 22! I was just on Route 1. This is gonna go super well! Am I gonna be stopped? I don't think I'm gonna be stopped. Terrific! Well, this is the Pokemon League. We're just gonna look at it, and then we're gonna leave. So I guess I didn't remember this, but back in the Game Boy games, you could have your rival challenge you if you went this direction. He would still have, like, the same weak Pokemon you did, but that was a optional battle that can happen. But I guess they took it out in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Interesting. By the way, Pokemon Green was the very first Pokemon game ever, so... Hey! You came from Pallet Town? What a coincidence! You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? Brenton received Oak's parcel. Thank goodness I know what I'm supposed to do in this game. They weren't, exactly... very hand-holdy back in the old days. Though we certainly have a few innovations with Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. But I missed the innovation where I could hold a button down and get the town in like a second. I miss that, but this is a true game on a true console, so none of that malarkey. Oh my goodness. Well, it is an RPG, so I should probably battle. Besides, I could just rest up. Oh, there's my crit. Besides, I could just rest up at my house and heal my Pokemon that way. Bulbasaur is almost to level 6. Almost. We'll get there eventually. But first... got a parcel for you. Oh, Brenton, how's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. I only lost one Baus. That's... yeah, at least it's not 2. At least I didn't lose 2 Baus. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? Brenton delivered Oak's parcel. Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. Is it the GS ball? We're never letting that go. I had it on order. Thank you. Gramps! Oh, it's my favorite rival. I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On the desk, there is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Brenton and Blue, take these with you. Brenton received the Pokédex from Professor Oak. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. Back in my day, you had to write out every description of them, but nowadays you must catch them by obtaining complete data and logging it into your Pokédex. So here's some tools for catching wild Pokemon. 5 Pokeballs. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. Or, you know, get down to a lower HP so you have a bad chance of catching it. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Brenton, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis, and then I'll tell her not to lend one to you, Brenton. Ha ha ha! Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Smell you later, loser! I can't wait for the Blue Redemption arc, and I'm gonna be waiting a long time for that. Hey, Gary sis, can I have a map now? Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Geez, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. And to receive the town map that Blue didn't want me to have. Screw you, Blue. So there's probably a certain point in the games that I want to get with each episode. Like, for example, I think at least getting to Viridian Forest would be a good stopping place. Could I get through Viridian Forest? Maybe, but that might take too long. That could probably be its own episode. And then the third episode would probably be me battling the gym leader. Brock, you know, the person I joked about. I'm not good at just pretending. Oh, stop it with the crits! I'm not good at pretending I haven't done this song and dance like 5 dozen times. Each with its own version of terribleness. I once focused a phone camera on my Nintendo DS. And then I kind of wanted to make a joke about this. Oh, Pidgey. I definitely should not be finding you. I wanted to make a joke about this, but in reality, I did have a Pokemon Fire Red game that I ended up getting through, I don't know, either GameStop or eBay. It was a legit copy. The problem is that the cartridge itself got cracked, and that's all it took for the game to just stop working entirely. I was trying to put together a certain team, specifically a Pikachu. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to find a Pikachu in the next episode. That I would be able to bring over to my newer games, from Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home. Well, now I've had my coffee, and that's what I needed to get going. I'm allowed in his territory now. What is that red box you have? Oh no. Also, you're working on your Pokédex? Oh, let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokédex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon because you didn't even bother trying? Well, I suppose I better show you that. Okay, thank you. Really appreciate it. Can I at least speed up the dialogue? Can I at least do that much? I'm glad we took like 3 seconds to go through each menu just to get to a single Pokeball. You didn't even lower the Pokemon's HP! What kind of trainer are you? I wish I was the shiny Caterpie so I had something to cry about. There, now tell me, that was educational, was it not? Would you like to see it again? Please don't. But now I got Teachy TV. If there's something you don't understand, watch that. It will teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. Oh, I love the basics. Is this Teachy TV or is this something else? I think the only reason I want to do this is it has a different music track. There it is. We can learn how to battle, we can figure out what status problems are, or type matchups, and then maybe I want to catch Pokemon. Maybe I wasn't paying attention to the old man's mandatory cutscene. No, I'll explain all that stuff where you guys want me to and not, because I already know all this. I played how many Pokemon games now? That's the community question. How many Pokemon games have I played? You're wrong! There's some games that I haven't even shown on the channel yet, so whatever number you have is probably not correct. Well, I did it. I made it to Viridian Forest. So I guess I am stopping here. Okay. Tell you what, I hate myself in some cases. What a good way to start. Let's see if I can get a Pikachu in 10 minutes. Yes, we're doing this. 10 minutes to find a Pikachu. That is a Weedle, so that is wrong. But I am trying to fill out the Pokemon Encyclopedia, aka gotta catch them all! Gotta catch them all! And Weedle's one of 150 different creatures. I'm sure we'll never get higher than that. Yep, sure that's not gonna happen throughout the few dozen generations we've had. Okay, well, one generation. Oh, come on. I missed out on the female Weedle? I only have so many Pokeballs. What do you think, money grows on trees? That's Animal Crossing. Wrong series. Alright, let's try again. I'm not exactly happy about that. Would've rather caught a Caterpie, but that might be in the other game. And there we go, I registered my first Pokemon of this particular Let's Play. Woo! Weedle! Weedle, the hairy bug Pokemon, often found in forests eating leaves. It has a sharp stinger on its head that injects poison. At least I'm not doing the Pokédex voice for Rotom. Alright, let's see if we can still find Pikachu. No, we're done with Weedle. I do need to get my Pokemon to be stronger. Once again comes the question, do I do that off screen or not? We'll just have to see. But if I can't get Bulbasaur to learn a grass-type move before I fight Brock, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. But hey, I found another Pokeball, so that makes it worth it. I just want to make sure I don't run into any trainers now. Oh my gosh, it's only full of Weedle. Where are the Pidgeys? Where are the Rattatas? Where's everything else? Have I just played too much Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee that I'm used to seeing a variety? Probably. Definitely. Well, at least it's a male Weedle this time. Game's not gonna let me have this, is it? Persistence, perseverance, stupidity. I'll make it have me. This. What? Okay, well, that's different. A male Kakuna. Great. I will just evolve the Weedle, thank you. Rather not waste Pokeballs that way. Oh, there's Caterpie. And it's a female. Okay. If there's any allegations towards me, this is not helping. I am going to use Growl for the first time. That way Caterpie's attack isn't doing as much damage. Because, my tackle certainly isn't doing a lot of damage right now. Kinda need the crit. No, Bug! Please! I'm sorry I said I wanted the Charmander. I'm fine with you being on the team. Don't faint, please. I literally have to catch Caterpie in a Pokeball right now, or I lose the entire game. Oh, thank goodness. Caterpie was caught! That's both bug Pokemon down. Now I just need the bird and the rat. And I don't mean Pikachu. Caterpie, the worm Pokemon. Its short feet are tipped with suction pads, then aim it to tirelessly climb slopes and walls. Do I want a nickname to capture Caterpie? No. Not right now. Okay, well, newer games are certainly, teaching me that I can't do some of the shortcuts I can in older games. I think... Hold on. I think that is going to be it for this first episode. I'm going to heal my entire team off screen, and then we shall continue Pokemon Leaf Green version. Will I get a Pikachu, and will I be encouraged to do so? We'll find out later. I'm looking at... Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. My face is supposed to block part of that screen. Anyways, this has been Wii2RePLAY, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy your day. Take care out there, and I'll catch ya later.